response to the complaints from the Congress party regarding irregularities in the counting of votes in the Haryana election that concluded last month, the Election Commission has now described the allegation as baseless. They emphasized that representatives from the party candidates in fact were present throughout the entire counting process, and earlier this month, Congress delegation met with the election authorities to express their concern over the counting process in Haryana. They claim that EVMs were the EVMs where BJP won had a battery percentage of 99%, while those where there was a charge of 60 to 70% showed victories for the Congress party, is a claim that had come last month from the Congress party. Now, amid this, political tensions continue to rise. The Congress party is still questioning the election results despite the clarification coming from the Election Commission, stating that their reply is incorrect. Meanwhile, the Bharatiya Janata Party has also waded in. They have criticized the Congress party, accusing them of blaming the Election Commission whenever they experience a defeat. Listen in to the political war of words.
फिर से एक बार कांग्रेस पार्टी को करारा तमाचा मिला है संवैधानिक बॉडी से। इलेक्शन कमीशन ने सारे जो आरोप हरियाणा चुनाव को लेकर कांग्रेस ने लगाए थे उसको खारिज करते हुए कहा है कि ईवीएम पर लगाए गए जो इनके आरोप थे वो तथ्यहीन थे, वो मिसप्लेस थे, वो इररिस्पॉन्सिबल थे, वो अनर्गल थे। पर कांग्रेस पार्टी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के प्रति सम्मान नहीं रखती, कंडीशनल कमिटमेंट रखती है। जब चुनाव जीतो तेलंगाना कर्नाटका में तब ईवीएम ठीक वरना ईवीएम खराब, जब केस जीतो तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ठीक, डेमोक्रेसी ठीक वरना सुप्रीम कोर्ट और डेमोक्रेसी पर सवाल उठाना। परिवार तंत्र को लोकतंत्र के ऊपर रखना ये कांग्रेस की पुरानी फितरत और आदत है। और इस केस में तो पूरा मामला क्लियर है कि राहुल गांधी को हार से बचाना है, इसलिए ईवीएम को गरियाना है, ईवीएम के ऊपर निशाना है।
Election Commission of India has today totally rejected the allegations which were alleged by the Congress party regarding the irregularities which occurred during the just concluded Vidhan Sabha elections is totally unjustified, as there were several polling booths where the batteries were 99% charged. Secondly, there were several strong rooms where the LED and the lights went off for 40 minutes. It happened in Rewari, it happened in Palwal. It has not given any reasons for the same.
So now Election Commission has rejected the Congress's charge, calling it baseless. But what is the charge by the Congress party? Let us take you through that. The first charge in a complaint that was given to by the Congress party to the Election Commission was that there was glaring discrepancy in counting of votes, is what was said. The second charge coming from the Congress party is that Election Commission officials bagged BJP candidates. This was a big charge coming from the Congress party. Thirdly, EVM VVPAT data were not watched by the Election Commission officials, is another charge from Congress. And the fourth charge is that EVM batteries charge irregularities, that we told you that at places where BJP won there was a battery of 90%, but at places where Congress won there was a battery percentage of 60 to 70%, saying that there was some sort of irregularity as far as the battery is concerned. The fifth charge is that there was inconsistencies between the EVM machine, as again the same thing that we were telling you about as far as the battery is concerned. Let me go across and speak to my colleague Sabya, who joins us live on the broadcast with more details. Now, Sabyasachi, in fact, Election Commission has retorted to the claim of the Congress party, calling them their charges completely baseless. Give us more details.
Well, that's right. The ECI has rejected Congress allegation about any sort of irregularities in Haryana polls as baseless, misplaced and devoid of facts. In fact, the ECI had written to the Congress party to refrain from baseless allegation polls polls after polls and calls out the party for raising smoke of generic doubts and urges the Congress to take firm and concrete step to curb such a tendency. In fact, the ECI has strongly cautioned against making false allegation against the EVM, which have time and again withstood the scrutiny in judicial forms and formed the well-acclaimed backbone of India's large voting system. In fact, the Congress allegation, they have leveled a serious allegation against the EC during the Haryana polls. In fact, they stated that the ECI knowingly was carrying out the counting at a slow process. In fact, they also went on to say that after the votes have been counted, the EVM still had the charge of around 99%, which is clearly impossible. Now, the Congress also criticized the ECI's response. They say that the ECI's response is incorrect and there were batteries that were 99% in EVM in strong rooms. The light went off. It happened in Rewari and Palwal. It appears as the Election Commission of India is not applying its mind. So clearly the war of words between the ECI and the Congress party continues.
Words continues as far as BJP and Congress are concerned, with Election Commission wading in and saying that the charge by the Congress party is completely baseless. Thank you, Sabyasachi, for all the details. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this. Now, taking you from Haryana to Ayodhya in Uttar Pradesh.